Good night, everybody. So this will be the agenda for today. By the way, I should say that, there is quite a bit of action. The pedophile zombies in the apartment are all, using every, the most serious guns of the Shabakniks, like they use Russian radio or television, which is known to be scary for the robots, and they throw things to the ground, like noisy stuff, like metal or glass. It is known to create a noise that drives the robot insane. It's a sure method. Like they use, today they brought their best methodology because the robot is done. We thought maybe, he will behave, but he does not. So we need to push all the buttons. Of course, many are, interlinked. They are not afraid of the threats, or they didn't even get the message. Anyway, this will be an interesting night. I prepared a table. You can see now a very nice table with much, action, both, practical and much symbolical many symbolical things. We will not go over all of it, but you can see many symbolical stuff. Of course, everything that you see, is related to the biological domain, because that's the way of the curves, to facilitate the neurons for what they are best in, which means creating new life forms. Even though they are also good in manufacturing, microchips, etc., but superconductors, but life forms is their expertise, at least the yellow ones, like my own. It's not necessarily true to the same extent with the red ones that like the T, but because these are very special. So first we will take 3 microscopic examination because we haven't done so in a while. I should have taken much more because I have many containers, but I don't feel like, I don't have the neck for it. So what I will do is just take 3 from important containers. First, the big crucible. I should say that the small and the medium crucible are almost entirely cleaned because they are all placed like in huge cookies, like these cookies. Maybe someday I will use it. But now it's better, wrapped like in aluminum foil and several layers of clay because, of course, clay protects it from all sorts of hardships. But we still have the big crucible, so we'll take a sample from the big crucible, and we'll take a sample from this metal container, which is mostly beeswax. It's very hard, and it's pretty big and full of beeswax, and it's also highly magnetic because the very big magnet is placed in its button. And the issue of magnetism in the neurons is a huge issue, and it's discussed a lot in this channel, but let's speak about it some other time because I want to advance. And of course, I'll take 1 sample from the water aquarium. This is the biggest one by far, several good liters, and it's full of oily water, like oil and water and pee, mostly pee and beeswax. And this is the largest container. It should contain the most neurons. But it should be said that both these two, like the metal ones, are kept sealed. The crucible is not sealed. So it affects, the lack of oxygen is affect the ability to create big life forms from experience. But hopefully we will still see neurons. My actually aim right now, my goal is just to see that there are still neurons, like there was neuro Holocaust or something like that. Of course, I should have taken more than 3. Generally I took 2 of each. Everything that I take 2 samples. So I should have taken 6, but I tell you the truth, I want to keep I don't want to be late to the Velodrome tournament, and I feel that it already started, even without me, because they don't adhere to the laws. So actually, it already started, and they start to pedal the bicycle in the Velodrome, and I want to join them very quickly. You hear the noises? It's it's them pedaling. You heard the sound? The sound of pedals? Tack 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 tack. So everybody is pedaling very quickly. You want to arrive first on the finish line. But it's important to me to have this examination, and I haven't done so in a while. So we'll start with that. I'll do it quickly. I will not too much speak about it, because it's it's just to make sure that we don't have huge surprises. If I see that there are no news at all, or that the results are very ambiguous, perhaps I will decide to take more samples, and it was done in the past. But let's start with these 3 samples, and after that we'll continue with the Velodrome. People are already starting. You hear the ta 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 ta. Let's get fast. Let's win the robot. Let's make him sick and ill. Let's make him commit suicide because it's a national sport. Quick. So I'll just prepare the slides, and we will start very shortly with the microscopic examination.